Postcards from the camper. Good morning. That's the camper. Isn't she a beauty? Actually, that's her name. Beauty. The truck's the beast. Isn't that cute? Clever. The Beauty and the Beast. Something that I have to check quite a bit. You would think a spare tire in case you go flat, but no. I check this area because more often than not, I have a nest back here. Here. Some bird has created a nest that requires a decision to be made. What kind of decision? Well, did the nest get built when I was camping? Or did the nest get built while it was in storage? And before I went camping, and then I took it camping, and then there's a nest with eggs in it and no mama? Oh my gosh, that's happened. Do I take the nest out and put it in a tree, hoping mama will find it while I head on home? Because I don't want to take it home without the mama with me. But this reminds me, as everything reminds me, the time when Jesus talked about nests. So a scribe comes up to Jesus and says, I will follow you wherever you go. But Jesus in Matthew 8 talks about not having a nest. The foxes have holes and the birds have the nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. And he says this is such an odd saying in Matthew, in the Gospel of Matthew. Why did Jesus choose the life of a homeless person? Was it in order to depend on people? For 3 years, Jesus lived this life of no nest of his own. Is that what he calls us to? I'm pretty good at nesting. Well, let's just say. And so the scribe comes up and says, I will follow you wherever you go. And Jesus, instead of saying, that's awesome, says, the foxes have holes and the birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head. You want to follow him? What does it mean to not have a place of your own? I said yes to that back before I knew what I was saying yes to, which is probably best. I said yes to that. I will follow you, Jesus, wherever you go. Wherever you lead me, I will do it. And I've done it. Every move I've made, and I've made a lot of them, has been to the next right place where I believe fully that I was intended to go. I've learned a lot along the way. And I wouldn't trade an experience I've had or the people I've met. I hold you all deep in my heart. But the journey is difficult. This is a journey that's going to cost you everything. Who wants that? I do. Because I've learned in this world there is no safety. I've learned in this world I can build a nest after nest after nest. But the only place I truly belong is in Christ. And when I am living in Christ, I'm not in a nest. I am in people's lives. I'm following where the next right place is for me to be. And at this point, it's Awakening Ministry. And for that, I'm grateful. So, When you see a nest, remember,